All right, yoga. All right, so find a chair and making sure that your chair is either on carpet. Here, let me, so you can see me better. Chair is either on carpet or a mat, or maybe some of that stuff that you put under rugs that doesn't slide. Just make sure that your chair is grounded. So important. Welcome to yoga. Yes. All right. So today is the Veterans Day. So let's just do a shout out to all of our veterans, past, present, future, that keep us safe and are heroes in so many ways and sacrifice so much. So I'm glad they have a day to stop and just remind ourselves how fortunate we are to be in this country and to have those veterans taking care of us. And we're going to begin today. So we're going to do, so holidays are coming up. And so today we're going to do a little focus on our metabolism. And basically, metabolism is, it takes our food and transforms it into energy in our body. So that's why we need to eat and drink, right? Because our body needs that fuel to have energy. And so we're going to start today with Kapalabhati breath. And so I'll guide us through it, and then we'll do a few rounds of Kapalabhati. And what the breath does, the breath also helps our metabolism because it brings oxygen into our body. So it's like a fire. A fire needs oxygen to burn, right? So having oxygen in our body helps our metabolism to burn. That's why it's so important to have oxygen in our body, right? So we're going to begin. I'm going to be popping up and down, letting people in today, probably. All right. So let's just take a few cleansing breaths. So hands up on our lap. Now let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Relax the shoulders as you exhale. Big breath in and let it go. And one more big breath in. And breathe out. Good. We're going to bring our hands onto our belly here. Just rest your hands nice and comfortably. And so as you breathe in, I want you to feel that your belly pushes into your hands. So the belly rises. And then this is in and out of our nose. And then as you exhale, your belly draws back. So feel that? Inhale, belly softens. You breathe out, belly rises. Breathe in, belly rises. And as you breathe out, belly draws back. It's called also bellows breath, like a bellow stoking the fire. Good for our metabolism. Yeah. So we're going to do that together. And then we're going to quicken it if that is available to you. You can keep your hands on your belly to feel that belly, or you can just rest your hands onto your lap, maybe palms down. Yeah. All right. Either one. All right. So taking a breath in, belly up, and breathe out, belly in and out of your nose. And feel free to close your eyes, breathing in, belly rise, breathe out, back. Now maybe going a little faster, breathing in and out and in and out as the belly rises and draws back. We're drawing that oxygen all the way down to our belly. It also helps us to warm the belly, warm that fire so it can burn that food that we consume and bring us energy. One more. And relax now. Bring your palms up on your lap. Keep your eyes closed and just relax. Come to a natural breath. And you can go slow with this breath, or you can go fast, or you can even go faster than we're going together if you'd like. All right, again, let's do one more round here. Let's bring our hands onto our belly, or you can leave your palms down on your lap. Good. Let's take just a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And then breathe in, belly rise. Breathe out, belly draws back really quickly. In, out, in, out. So you're just pumping your navel forward and back. It can stop at any point in time. A few more. And relax, palms up on your lap. Eyes closed, just feel the effects of that breath. Again, knowing our breath brings oxygen into our body, it warms our body and helps us to start to melt those fat tissues away, the fatty deposits in our body. It helps to get them moving and yeah. All right, and then when you feel ready and complete, you can just gently flutter your eyes open. Good. All right, so gentle, tall spine here. We'll start moving our body, start with asanas. Good. Getting into our neck here, take a breath in. As you exhale, keep your shoulders gently back, drop your head. Yeah, just bow your head and then slowly bring your head to the right and up and over to the other side. Stretch the neck. Yeah. Again, the asana practice of yoga is so beneficial to our metabolism with all the twists and the compressions and the stretches. It just helps us to melt those fat deposits that hang out in our body. It's a moving and out, or turn them into energy. Next time you come forward, pause and reverse. Yeah. That's why yoga is incredibly beneficial to maintain a healthy weight, because of that stretching and compressing and twisting. And the next time that the head comes forward, pause. Good. Gently press into your feet, float your head back up. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Find that gentle, tall spine. As you exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe relax your left arm, just let it hang down. Feel that stretch. Yeah, we get so many tight little knots all over our body, and stretching just helps to release that tension. Bringing your left hand back onto your lap, press into your feet. Slowly bring the head back up. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just drop the head over to the other side. Yeah. And just enjoy the stretch. Again, you can just relax your right arm, let it hang. And breathe. And then bringing your hand back onto your lap, press into your feet to slowly lift your head back up. Good, nice. Let's relax our arms down alongside our body. And releasing our shoulders. We're gonna inhale, lift your shoulders in, up and in towards your ear. Press into your feet, get your tall spine, and exhale, relax. So again, press into your feet, lift your shoulders up and in, and exhale, relax. Good, turning your palms out now. We're gonna bend our elbows and we're gonna bring our fingertips onto our shoulders. And then you're gonna lift your shoulders or your elbows forward. We're gonna make circles with our elbows, getting into our shoulders here. So inhale, lift your elbows up as high as is comfortable, and then reach them back as you drop them slowly down. So making circles, as if we're making circles on the sidewall with our tip of our elbows. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Just one more. Big breath in through the nose and breath out through the nose. Again, breathing in and out of the nose. Pause here, and then we're gonna slowly reach back. We're gonna reverse our circle. Nice and mindful and stretchy. Yeah, just to take any of these poses just to where it's comfortable on your body and you can breathe. And mostly breathing in and out of our nose, if not the whole class. It's healthy, it warms our air before it hits our lungs, it filters our air. Yeah, and next time, come forward, pause, good. And then release your hands onto your lap. We're gonna do cat-cow, but a little bit differently today. So we're gonna bring our palms onto our thighs and our elbows comfortably out. Good. And with that, and we're gonna then reach our back towards the back of our chair. If your spine hits your chair, you might wanna scoot forward a little bit, but it's not much. We're just rounding the back, reaching the elbows out. And then press into your hands and your feet. Lift your body back up. Release your hands, grab something behind you, grab your chair frame, and then lift the heart and look up and reach your elbows back. Open that chest in cow pose. And then exhale, relax, slowly float the hands back to your thighs, elbows out. Bend your spine towards the back of your chair, drop your head in cat pose. Press into your feet. Inhale, float the body up. Grab the back of your chair somewhere. Reach your chest up, chin up, shoulders back. Cow. And one more. Float your hands onto your thighs, round your back, drop your head. And then press into your feet and inhale. Slide the hands back, grab the chair, lift the heart. That's a nice way to do cat-cow. And then exhale, just release and relax. Keep the body upright, hands onto our thighs. Now that you can do anytime. Before you sit down for tea or dinner, just do a few cat-cows. Keep that spine supple. That's what's gonna keep our balance. We do balance and stability and strength on Tuesday, keeping a healthy spine. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna come into a little cobra pose now. And so we're just gonna lean forward a little bit, lean your chest forward and bring your elbows onto your thighs. Good. Hands can either relax down or you can just gently bring your fingers forward. Good. And we're gonna look down at the floor, sort of between our feet. Good. And take a breath in here. And as you exhale, just allow your upper body, your spine, the front of your spine, to just melt towards the floor, just as far as it's comfortable on your body. So maybe the ribs are just grazing the inside of your upper arms. Maybe you have a little bit wider stance to allow your spine to drop further to the floor. Good. And now on your inhale breath, I want you to just imagine that your chin is reaching forward and then it's going to slowly lift up slightly. So we're looking forward here, coming into that seated cobra. And breathe. You don't want to yank your head too far back, but just kind of looking forward, but you're reaching your chin long. Yeah, that's elongating your spine. And as you exhale, relax the upper body down. Again, taking this to just where it feels good on your body. Smile on the face, always a smile on the face. Even though we're doing cobra and I don't like snakes very much, but okay, they serve their purpose. And release the head back down. Slide your right palm back onto your thigh and your left. Press down into your hands and slowly bring your body back up. Nice. All right. We're going to come into extended seated mountain pose now. Good. So on inhale breath, you're going to reach your arms forward and up like a big tall mountain. And if your shoulders are not there, you can bend your arms a little bit, even cactus your arms. You're going to take a big breath in, press into your feet, stretch up, almost feel your waist floating up off your hips. Good. Exhale, relax. Slowly float your right arm towards the floor. Keep your left arm where it is. Good. Palm in on the right. Good. Inhale, reach those left fingertips up. Exhale, reach those right fingertips down. Yeah, so we're just doing this opposing stretch here. And breathe, stretching. Right, left fingertips up and right fingertips down as you breathe through your nose. Now on the next inhale breath, turn your right palm up, bring it back up to meet the left. Good. Take a big breath in, press into your feet, stretch up tall. Exhale, relax the shoulders. You can even bend that left elbow as the arm descends. Good, palm in. Good, again, now we're gonna just stretch the right fingertips up and the left down and breathe. Just gently feel nice stretch. So good for our spine. Again, another good one for our back. Yes, our ribs, side ribs, our lungs, our breath. Sending that oxygen in so that metabolism can start burning the food we may have eaten this morning, turning it into energy, not fat. Yeah. And exhale, relax, and slowly now you can just bring the arm up either to the side or up forward. Yeah. And then exhale, let's just release the arms coming into cactus pose. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, gently lift the chin just slightly. Big breath in. Exhale, relax the shoulders as the arms float down. Good. And now roll out your shoulders. Coming into a gentle twist. So we'll get all of our spine right now. Let's just do simple twist today. We're going to take a breath in, get a nice tall spine. As you exhale, just turn your body over to the right. Try to feel that twist coming at your waist. Look over the right shoulder. Here's where that compression is happening, and the twist and the compression. And that gets those fat cells to move around, right? And melt. And then on your exhale breath, relax your body. Slowly bring your body back forward. Good. Just gonna float to the other side. Nice tall spine. Exhale, slowly twist over to the other side. Slowly the left. And don't tuck the chin, keep the chin parallel and turn the head over towards that left shoulder. And find your big breath. The bigger the breath here, sort of like that Kapalabhati, it gets the fire stoked and it squeezes, again, all those fat cells. It squeezes them out, gets them to melt so they can move through the body and leave. Good. And as you exhale, slowly come back forward. Good. All right. Nice tall spine. And now we're going to we can scoot a little forward into our chairs here. We're going to take our right knee and just step it out to the side. So we want a nice right angle here. Knee right above that angle. Yeah. Good. All right, coming into another, like a little bit of a twist. We're gonna take a nice big breath in. Let's bring the right arm out to the side. Release the left arm, just let that left arm hang. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, draw your right arm across your chest. Start to turn and see if you can grab onto your upper arm. Yeah, and look again over that right shoulder. Now pay attention to that right foot. So the right knee. Did it cave in as you twisted? Draw that right knee back so that it's right above that right ankle and breathe. Yeah. And if you can't grab the upper arm, just twist as much as you can here. Yeah. And breathe. 2, 1. And then inhale, slowly bring the body back forward. It's just a nice little way to twist. We're going to come into crescent lunge from here. So grabbing onto the sides of your chair, you're going to scoot forward towards the right and then bend this left knee down towards the floor. So take a little bit of time to get into your lunge here. You might be a little bit closer to the front of your chair, might be a little more comfortable for this inner thigh. Yeah. So, and then again, 90-degree angle in this knee. Don't let the knee forward or back from the ankle. Good. And now an option here is definitely to just keep your knee down here. And then we're going to raise our arms. If you want a little bit more, if you feel like a little bit more, lean forward and you can scoot the ball of your foot as far back as you want, but stay on the ball of your foot. Yeah. And once there, looking to the right here, You'll know if you went a little too far, you can adjust your lunge. And then reach that left arm up. You can hold on with your right hand on the back of the chair, or you can reach your right arm up to meet the left. And breathe. On an inhale breath, maybe lift the heart up slightly, maybe look up slightly. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. Smile on the face. And then as you exhale, just float your hands, your arms down as wherever it's comfortable. Hold on to the back of the chair with that right hand. If you went all the way back with this knee, you're gonna lean forward. And then on an inhale, we're all gonna slowly make that left leg back next to the right. Good. You might wanna scoot your hips onto your chair a little bit. And then we're gonna pivot on our chairs and just come forward. Good. All right, little pyramid pose. So we're still at the front of our chair here. And then we're gonna extend the heel of our right leg onto the floor. So extend your leg long. There's a little tiny bend in your knee. You're not dropping your knee. Yeah, good. And take a nice big breath in. We're just stretching our hamstring here. And as you exhale, press your chest forward, hinge at your hips, and just come as far forward. Like for me, this is it. It's a great stretch. If you rounded your back, you'd be able to come more forward with your body, but we're stretching this. So keep the head right above the shoulders and just hinge at your hips forward. Yeah, you can look at the floor in front of you wherever it's comfortable and find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Good. Now let's press down into our left foot and slowly bring the body back up. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Maybe we go a little bit further, maybe not. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, it's almost like you're gliding your belly forward, bringing your chest forward, hinging at these hips, and just with a straight spine, bring that upper body forward. And breathe. Yeah. Any discomfort in the back, that means you've gone too far, so back off a little bit. Breathe. Continue to breathe for 2. And for 1, press down into that standing foot. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. Let's help to rebend this right knee. Good. All right, we're going to do that beautiful little stretch thing on the other side now. So we're going to take the left leg out to the side. Yeah. Again, knee right above that heel. Not in, not out. Yeah. Good. All right. Here we come with our twist. Right? So we're going to take this the right arm back. No, I'm sorry, left arm here. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, cross that left arm across your chest. Grab your arm. Maybe some of us can do the back of the chair, it's kind of far away. And turn your head and look to the right. Now, bring your attention to that left knee. Did it cave in? See if you can draw that left knee back. It's pretty intense, right? Tendency is really strong that knee comes in, and breathe. So it's such a nice twist. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of those fat cells to melt today. And then exhale, slowly bring the body back forward. Good. Now we're going to come into our crescent lunge on this side. So using your chair here, start to scoot your body over to the left now, and that right knee comes down. And again, if the chair is in the way of this inside right, you can scoot your body over off the chair a little bit so that you have free rein for your lunge. Good. Again, you can grab onto the back of the chair with that left hand. If you want a little bit more, you can slide that right foot back onto the ball of your foot. Bring the body straight back up. Yeah, good. So adjust your lunge. And then bringing the left arm up, your right arm up rather, and maybe the left arm if that feels comfortable for you. Lift your chest, look up slightly, and breathe into this beautiful lunge. And 1. And then slowly relax the hands to come down. Yeah, good. And then lean forward slightly and then grab the back of this right thigh and just help to slide that right foot back next to the left. Bring both hips onto your chair. Turn forward. Good. Now we're going to do that pyramid on the other side. So we're going to take this left leg. We're going to extend it onto the left heel. Left toes are up. Good. And then a little soft bend in this left knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Belly comes forward as you hinge at your hips and just fall forward. What a nice stretch on this hamstring. And find your breath. Couple breaths. Good. Then pressing down now into this right foot. Let's come back up. And let's do that one more time. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, good. So how this practice differs from just aerobic exercise is all this stretching and compressing and twisting, and then press down and slowly come back up. Yeah, good. All right, helping that left leg now next to the right. Nice, good round here as we were seated. Good, all right. I also haven't mentioned this in a while, but having some water with you and drinking water in between when we transition from seated to standing sometimes is a good idea, or some tea. Yeah, keeping hydrated. We're releasing a lot of stuff, so let's flush it out certainly at the end of class and all day today. All right, let's make our way to a stand. Heels back, lean forward, press into your toes, and let's all meet behind our chairs here. Good. And let's just move and wiggle and shake. We're going to need our chair. Leave your chair in front of you here because we're going to be using our chair a lot today. Yeah, even in our standing poses. So just move, shake, rattle, roll. Yeah, dance, twirl, whatever you want to do today. Yeah, smile, laugh, whatever's happening in your life, just laugh it off. You know, the two shall end. Okay, we're going to come into a side bend. So we're going to come to the right side of our chair. Right hand or left hand onto your chair. Yeah, good. All right, we're going to come into a side bend. So feet hip distance apart. Kind of nice to use the leverage of the chair. We're going to turn our palm out. On an inhale, reach your arm out and up. Stretch up tall, just like we did in that extended mountain pose. Take a nice big breath in. Soften the knees slightly. Exhale, lean over to the left with that right arm. Good. And maybe look a little bit underneath that right arm. Belly's tucked in, protecting your back. Opening up this right lung. And breathe. Again, here we are, squeezing, even twisting a little bit, looking over to the right. Yeah, compressing. Good, and then press down into the back of the chair, slowly come back up, and exhale, relax that arm down. Good. And let's roll out the shoulders, kick the feet. All right, we're going to be using the seat of our chair. So we're going to now face the seat of our chair. Just turn around and face your seat. And we're going to use that as leverage. So again, as a reminder, you see I have hardwood floors, so I have a sticky mat underneath my chair. Hopefully your chair is on a carpet, yeah, or something so that the chair doesn't slide, because we're doing plank pose today. Yeah. All right, we're going to start with a forward fold. So you're facing the seat of your chair. Your hands are going to end up on the seat of your chair eventually. Good. So on an inhale breath, we're going to reach the arms forward and up. Just stretch up, like you just got up in the morning, make it feel good. Exhale, relax. Bend the knees slightly. Start to bend the hips back. Tuck that belly in and allow your hands to just fall onto your seat of your chair. Yeah, good. And then let's just relax the crown of your head down if that feels okay, the pressure feels okay, and shake your head side to side. It's a great inversion and you know, fairly easy and accessible with these chairs. Yeah. And then look up at the seat of the seat of the chair. All right, so different versions here. We're going to come into plank pose. so great for our core, our strengthening of our back, stability, all of it. This is a master pose. You're going to start by taking your right foot and your left foot and stepping it back. Good. See how that goes. Feel the ball of your foot here. You're pressing down into the palms of your hands. You're squeezing your fingertips into the chair as well. And on an inhale breath, if you can, bring that right foot back to meet the left. Good. Now, you can have different versions here. If this is too much, just bring your feet in a little bit, right? If you want more, feet back just a little bit. One thing you want to avoid is having your hips drop down. That's not the pose, right? They're in line or even a little elevated if that's better for you. And breathe. Look down at your hands, press down into your palms and breathe. And again, come out of it a little bit if this is uncomfortable. Just be here for 3 more breaths. Pressing down, down, down. Squeeze those fingertips in. That takes the pressure off your wrists. Good. And now on an inhale breath, step your right foot up and your left foot, either one. Yeah, good. And slowly bring the body back up. Good. And just shake out the hands. Shake your wrists. Yeah, there's lots to do in the wrist there, but it's so strengthening. Here, hopefully that felt good to you. Yeah. And you can practice that, and you can practice staying as long as you can. Yeah, I'm up to about 35 seconds with that on the floor. Wiggle it out. Okay, let's just come into a little downward facing dog here. So inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Then exhale, send your hips back, float your hands down. Good. And then just start to step your feet back one at a time. And just come into a nice stretch here. So bend the knees, reach your hips back, relax your head between your arms, and feel that whole back body stretch. It should just feel nice. Again, a little bit of an inversion here. Get that blood flow and oxygen to our brain. And then when you're ready, just slowly bring the body back forward. Start to step your feet back towards the chair. Bend the knees. You can even use the back of your chair with your left hand to slowly bring yourself up. Remembering to keep the head down till the body is up. Good. Nice. All right. Isn't that fun? Let's go to the other side of our chair. I'm going to start with our side bend. All right. So mountain pose here. What I love chair yoga. Like it's become my favorite. Yeah. Turn the palm out. On an inhale breath, reach the arm out and up. The left side or just the opposite side. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in, stretch up tall. Exhale, soften the knees as you lean over to the right now. Good. And again, tendency here is for the shoulder to fall forward. So looking underneath that left arm, brings that shoulder back. And breathe now into that left lung. Nice, big, long, deep breath. Take it in and out of the nose. Breathing in and out of the nose releases at least 20% of the nitric oxide that our body needs for our blood vessels. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Out of the side bends and exhale. It's kind of nice to have that hand leverage of the hands. Yeah. All right, let's do our plank on this side. So we're going to just turn and face the feet of our chair here. Good. All right, so softening the knees. On an inhale breath, straighten the knees as you reach the arms forward and up. And just stretch up tall. Look up. And then as you exhale, soften the knees, start to send the hips back, tuck your tummy in, and allow the hands to gently float onto your chair. So fingers are spread wide on your chair. Good. And again, we're going to be pressing down into our palms and really pressing into the fingertips. You'll see that that takes that tension off the wrists. Good. Now let's step this front foot forward, maybe your left foot. Good. Then getting the courage to step the other leg back. On an inhale breath, press down into your palms to send that other leg back. And again, tendency is for the hips to drop, don't want that. And again, if this feels like too much on your wrist or your body, scoot your feet forward a little bit. You can lift your hips up just a little bit. But reaching the crown of your head forward and your heels back, pressing into your palms, pressing into your fingertips, and breathing. Don't stop breathing. So really great strengthening, bone density building pose. Breathe, smile, come out whenever you need to. 2 more breaths here. You got it. You got it. You got it. And slowly lift the hips up slightly. Start to tippy toe your feet back to your chair. Good. Bend the knees. And then at any point in time, now you can use that right hand onto the back of your chair. Keep the head down and slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Slowly bring the body back up. Good. And then reach the arms forward and up. Get nice and long, an extended mountain pose here. And you can bring the palms together, hands to heart. Nice. Now we're just going to do our downward facing dog on this side. Good. So inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, soften the knees, send the hips back. Bring your hands onto the chair again. Good. Now here you can just start walking your feet back. Yeah, to wherever it's comfortable. Good. Bend the knees. Drop your head towards between your arms and reach your hips back. Stretch. You can feel that nice stretch underneath your armpits and the lymphatic system. And breathe. 2, 1. And then slowly come out of the pose. Start to lean the body forward. Look up between your hands. And then just start to walk your feet back towards the chair. And again, you can hold on to the chair with that right hand, or you can press down into your toes and slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, keep the head down, body rolls up. This time, let's bring the arms out to a T and up towards the sky. Look up between your hands. Bring your palms together. Press down into your toes as you float your hands down to your heart. Good. And relax. Then shake out those hands. They did a lot for you today. Yeah. Coming just forward. You can be right where you are, forward. We're going to reach our right arm forward, at both hands forward. Let's stretch the top of our hands. That plank was a lot for the top of the wrist. So just bring your left hand onto your right hand onto your left, and then stretch your fingers back. Stretch the whole top of your wrist, top of your hand here. Yeah, get some love. And then other one, and stretch that back. Oh, I just got a little adjustment in my wrist. Yeah, good. And shake it out. All right, 1 more before we sit back down. We're gonna just do a nice little back bend. Yeah, did a lot of forward bending. Let's counteract that with, or marry that with a back bend. Arms down alongside the body. Glide your hands back. You're gonna come into a little camel pose. So you're gonna bring your palms with your fingers down onto your thighs. And if this is too much for your shoulders, you can interlace. So you decide what feels better on your body. Good. And then reaching your shoulders back, lifting your heart, lifting your gaze. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in. Those knees are soft, right? So we're gently pressing into our toes. Our knees are soft. Take a breath in. And if you have your palms on your sacrum, you start to, if you can, press your hips forward and look a little bit further up towards this ceiling. Again, just take this to knees are bent. If you're clasped, just reach your hands down towards the floor. Opening up that front spine. Great for our thyroid, our thymus gland. We need that thymus gland for our immune system. 2 more breaths here. Enjoy, breathe. And then when you're ready, just slowly bring the body back up. Good. Slide your hands down past your glutes. And then once they're down, then release them to your side and maybe roll out the shoulders. Do anything that feels good on your body before we sit back down. We're gonna open up our hips a little bit. Yeah. All right, so let's make our way back to our chairs. Good. Sitting down mindfully again. So it's sort of like what we did with our forward fold. You send your hips back. Yeah, press into your toes. Good. Maybe grab the front of your chair and float your hips to your chair. Landing with your body, your hips a little bit forward in the chair. Yeah, good. All right, so we're gonna come into opening up our hips a little bit today. So take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out, just relax. Coming into this final piece of our practice today. Just find that our breath back to natural breath. Good. Now take a big breath in. As you exhale, press your belly forward a little bit, coming forward. Clasp your hands behind your right knee. Press into your toes, slowly bring the body up. Feel the arms get straight. Good. On an inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh in. Keep your shoulders back. Up thigh into belly. And let's just do a couple of these with our foot circles. Yeah. Again, option is always to just side to side with the heel. Holding that leg up is not comfortable. Yeah. Options for the feet, we probably already know this. You can just bring the outside of that right ankle onto the above your left knee. If you attempt that and you're forward and this it feels too much, put the outside of your right foot on top of the left or over to the other side. So you decide on your legs. Yeah, good. Once you've landed here, wherever you decide, let's lift the heart. And even that is maybe enough of a stretch for this right hip. Maybe you lift the toes up. Try that. Good. All right, this standing leg is nice and sturdy. It's not caved in. If that's the case, you're crossing at your ankles. Good, take a nice breath in, lift up, look up. And again, with that belly leading, the straight spine, hinge at your hips, belly forward. Good. And then slowly just bring your gaze down to the floor, and breathe. You should be feeling a stretch in this right hip. This is where we store our negative emotion. So big breath in, and as you exhale, soften something. Your jaw, your shoulders. You're feeling like you want more. If you have your leg up, you can rest your forearms onto that lower leg, that lower right leg. That'll give more weight to that right side. Yeah. If you are crossed on your foot or ankle, you're just guiding that right thigh towards the floor and bringing the body a little closer to the floor with each breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. We're gonna just rest in this beautiful hip opener. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Each time you exhale, just imagine any negative emotion that you might be holding, just dissipating, dissolving. Yeah, just melting to the earth. Try to relax, try to deepen the breath. On your next inhale breath, press down into your standing right foot. Slowly bring the body back up, your left foot rather. Bring the body back up, good. And then uncross, gently uncross here, good. And just do a little wiggle, little hip wiggle there. Yeah, let's just shake off any tension we might have built. Again, imagine all of those negative emotions just floating away. Yeah. Holding on to our past makes us sick, basically, holding on to any negative of our past. So just release it. Today's a new day. This is a present moment right here. Let us enjoy now. Yeah. Let's go to the other side. Breath in. Exhale, hinge at your hips, belly draws forward, clasp behind the left knee, press into your feet, bring the body back up. And on an inhale breath, if you can hug that thigh into your belly and do some rotations. If that's feeling like too much on your upper body, just toe on the floor, draw that heel side to side. If you're up here, reverse, opposite direction. Good. And then find a place for this left lower leg now. So you can either help the outside of the ankle or foot. If you want even more stretch, you can bring your foot onto that. Yeah, that's a little too much for me. And if this is too much, once we have a nice tall spine, lift that heart, you can slide it down to outside of the foot on top of the shoe or ankle. Good. And feel that left hip. There it is, right? Maybe lift the left toes up. Nice tall spine. Lift that heart center as if you have a string lifting the heart up a little bit. Take a breath in. Here we go. We're going to glide that belly forward. Notice if this side is tighter or looser than the other side. Mine is tighter on this side. Yeah. Just take it to where it's comfortable. Take a nice breath in and exhale now. Just look down towards the floor. Again, you can pancake your forearms onto that lower left leg if you want more. You can close your eyes. Find deep breath. Long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, try to relax your arms, your shoulders. You just really hold a lot of tension in this pose. See if you can relax it, which will allow that left hip to relax, open a little more. Again, if you're crossed at your ankles, you're just guiding that left thigh just a tick closer to the floor. Smile on the face in this challenging pose. Smile will help you release all that hidden tension, all that pent-up tension that we hold in our hips, especially women. On an inhale breath, press into that standing right foot. Slowly bring your body back up. Oh yeah. And just allow that foot next to the right. Nice. Good. All right, final pose here before Shavasana. So we're just going to come into a little bit of a neck stretch. So let's take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your head over to the right. Yeah, good. And again, release your left arm down. Reach your left fingertips towards the floor. And breathe. Maybe your neck's a little looser now, maybe not. Good. And then bringing your left hand back onto your lap, slowly lift the head back up. You're going to take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, we're going to drop our chin to our chest. Relax that head forward. And maybe bring your hands to the back of your head. And as you exhale, just allow the head, let the hands guide the head a little more forward, chin a little closer to the chest. That should feel great along the whole back of your spine. Pressing into your feet, release your hands, bring them back onto your thighs. Float the head slowly back up. Exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Reach your right fingertips gently towards the floor. And breathe. That neck is the connection between our head, our brain, and the rest of our functioning body. So when our neck and shoulders are loose, that whole connection is just smoother. Yeah. And then bringing your hand back onto your lap, press into your feet to slowly float the head back up. And finally, one more time, we're going to breathe in and drop your chin to your chest as you breathe out. Again, you can either remain here, shoulders stretched back. You can bring your hands onto the back of your head. And as you exhale, just guide your head. Stretch that head forward and down. Feel that whole back stretch. And on your next exhale breath, float your hands back onto your lap. Press into your feet. And slowly lift your head back up. Good. And gently, gently shake your body as if you're getting rid of any last bits of tension that you might have picked up there. Yeah, just roll it out. Good. And let's get ready for final relaxation here. Nice long final relaxation today. We've done a lot of that. And what that does is our relaxation now allows this practice to go deep into cellular level. And that's where it can start to get rid of melt all those fat cells so that they make their way out of our body. So leaning forward, scooting your hips back all the way to your chair, putting something on. One of these days I'm going to have a shawl handy. I'm going to put it on, so I remind you to do that. But get yourself warm and comfortable. Yeah, good. All right, feel free to lay down on the floor if that's in your practice. Also, great way for Shavasana. Good, and then we're gonna bring our palms up on our lap. And let's gently float our eyes closed. Coming into this final relaxation, this beautiful practice of ours. Let's take a nice big breath in through the nose and through pursed lips. Just slowly blow the air out of your mouth. Feeling the body melt. Let's do 2 more just like that. Breathe in and gently blow the air out slowly. Almost as if you want to whistle. One more breath in. And breath out. And relax the body now. Make any last final little adjustments and then bring yourself to stillness. Bring your awareness to sounds around you. Maybe a ticking of a clock. Maybe a vent, heating vent. Maybe someone in the next room. Maybe even cars going by outside. Whatever it is, notice the sounds. And then just be in harmony with your environment. Bring your awareness to your body, this precious gift from nature, from God. Relax your toes. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Relax your arms. Your shoulders. Your neck. your eyebrows. Bring a gentle smile to your face, relaxing all the muscles of your face. Your awareness to any thoughts, good thoughts, bad thoughts. Just be in harmony with your thoughts. Like clouds floating by in the sky. Thoughts come and go. Be in harmony with your thoughts. Just let them be. Relax. Bring your awareness to how you feel. Feel free to remain for as long as you'd like. Take a little bit deeper breath in and let it go. Little bit deeper breath in and let it go. And slowly begin to move the body. If you're seated, swaying side to side. If you're laying down, just bend your knees and roll over onto one side. Wiggling the toes and the fingers. Slowly waking yourself up from this slumber. And take another breath in. Breathe out. And slowly bringing the body back to stillness. Yeah, bringing your hands into prayer position, resting your thumbs onto your heart. Good. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. And closing practice today with this. A society grows great when we all plant trees, the shade we know we will never sit in. When you're feeling ready, complete at your own pace, gently to start to flutter the eyes open slowly, let the light in slowly as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming to our class this Friday, to our class, taking care of yourself, burning some fat today. Yes. And have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.